Coming up on SMU TV, the case of She Rises updates that could change everything.
And SMU's Giving Day is coming up fast. How much will this Mustangs raise this year? I'm Emma Hurth.
And I'm Taylor Good, and this is SMU TV.
Panic at a cheerleading championship. A loud noise sends a crowd running, leaving several injured. What really happened? Panic broke out at the National Cheerleading Association Championship in Dallas after a fight led to a loud crash. Police says several poles fell, creating a noise that sent thousands running. Many feared an active shooter, but no gunshots were fired. 10 people were injured in the stampede, suffering broken bones and bruises. The competition was evacuated and suspended for the day, but resumed Sunday with increased security. One cheerleader describes the moment she ran for her life.
I tripped and I had people step on me, and then I ran like a mile past the Alamo Cinema. Wait, like a mile past that, and I hid in a dumpster.
She was in all-out panic trying to find me, and she kept saying I'm outside, and I was like, we were still inside, but we saw people running everywhere. It was just mayhem. It was crazy.
A high-profile case involving a former SMU athlete just hit a delay, and it's not for the reason you might think. Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and former SMU star She Rises won't be heading to court just yet. A civil trial stemming from a high-speed crash last March has been delayed because Rice's attorney, Texas Senator Royce West, is in legislative session until June. Rice faces multiple civil suits and felony charges after police say he and another driver caused a multi-car pileup on Central Expressway and left the scene. A jury trial in one of the cases is now set for June 2025.
SMU just broke a record, and it could change how students learn math. SMU professor Ketterlyn Geller has been awarded a $14 million grant, the largest in SMU's history, to expand a math intervention program nationwide. The 5-year project aims to help 4th and 5th graders in schools and after-school programs improve their fraction skills. Partnering with 6 universities, the program provides educational training and hands-on learning to strengthen math learning.
SMU's journalism department hosted this year's O'Neill Lecture, bringing in a former journalist to talk about something that's happening or shaping beauty standards around the world, Korean beauty culture. The O'Neill Lecture series welcomes journalist and author Elise Hu to campus on Tuesday. Hu, a former NPR SEAL bureau chief, discusses her book, Flawless, Lessons in Looks and Culture from the K-Beauty Capital. Around 200 students filled the auditorium as journalism professors Jake Batzel and Melissa Chester introduced her to the stage. Hu discusses South Korea's economic and cultural influence, explaining how the country's exports have shifted from industry to pop culture.
When I think about South Korean exports, my brain often goes to like appliances, or phones, Samsung phones, or cars, right? Like Kia and Hyundai. But one of the most powerful South Korean exports today is culture. And that's ever since streaming video became a thing. We're talking K-pop, K-drama, Korean film.
Tax law, an industry that might be considered unappealing to some SMU students, but one guest speaker strived to change that last Monday. The SMU Tax Law Society welcomed Procter & Gamble Senior Vice President Tad Fowler at the Lawyers Inn. For more than an hour, Fowler shared his 20-plus year experience working for the company, highlighting his wins and his losses too. Members had the chance to learn a wide range of topics, from global tax policies to tips on how to thrive in the industry. Fowler ended the lecture with a Q&A session and, of course, lots of Chick-fil-A. P&G is known for owning many of our favorite products, including Tide, Crest, and Dawn.
A weekly event at SMU is giving students a chance to unwind, connect, and build community. SMU TV's Mia Baraki takes us to Crumb Monday at Crumb Commons.
There's nothing better than a warm fire, good friends, and s'mores. And that's exactly what Crew Monday has to offer every week at Crumb Commons.
Like just kind of hang out, kind of like connect with other people. And you get to talk with our beloved like faculty and residents and our RCD, and you just get to like talk with people.
But Crew Monday isn't just about socializing. It's a time for freshmen to come together over food, games, and meaningful conversation, creating a space that feels like home. Attendees say the goal is simple: to bring a sense of connection to campus, helping students like Lily Vandermolen find their place and feel comfortable in their new environment.
And they bring food or different people from around campus to bring to the Crumb people. And sometimes they celebrate monthly birthdays too.
More than 100 people register for the event weekly, and faculty Leanne Ketterlin-Geller knows every student by name.
So this event is our faculty and residence event, and it's held every Monday in the on the Crumb lawn or in the Crumb lobby from 6 to 7, and it's called Crew Monday.
With students and faculty all under one roof, Crew Monday continues to bring Mustangs together, surrounding one fire at a time. For SMU TV, I'm Mia Veraki.
Coming up after the break, dust storms, power outages, and even a tornado. North Texas weather has been on a roller coaster, but will the crazy conditions continue? Drake Menacina has your full forecast right after the break.
A love of reading and a stronger community. That's what the Little Free Library is truly all about.
All you have to do is bring a book and drop it in the box, and if you would like, you can take a book or you can just donate your own book.
Through these little mailboxes scattered throughout the U.S., millions of books are exchanged each year.
That's a really good one.
We love it because we have 4 kids, all different ages, and they each feel like they can be part of something by picking out their own book and taking it to donate, and then choosing a book that they like as well, because they all love to read, and that they all just feel like they're part of something together as a family, and they're doing something to give, to other people in the community.
I love reading, and I also like donating books also because it makes me feel good because I'm helping other people.
These little libraries help increase reading achievement by giving access to books for readers of all ages and backgrounds. For more information and to find a Little Free Library near you, visit littlefreelibrary.org.
Now let's talk about this wild weather we're having.
Drake, what's been going on out there?
Well, Emma, after yesterday's dust storm and high winds, the city looked more like a post-apocalyptic movie. Winds gusted up to 80 miles per hour, knocking out power in 300,000 people's houses, and even an F1 tornado touched down in Irving. The good news? Calmer weather is here. Thursday and Friday are warming up and hitting the upper 70s by the end of the week, but don't put your umbrella away just yet. Rain and thunderstorms return Saturday, and cooler temps in the mid-50s by Sunday. The sun will return. And next week looks warm and sunny with high backs in the 70s. So after all that dust and wind, we're heading into a much calmer, warmer stretch. Just watch out for the storms this weekend. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thanks, Drake. Sounds like we're in for a much calmer week ahead.
Yep, as long as we get through that rain on Saturday. Up next, March Madness is right around the corner. Where does SMU stand ahead of the selection Sunday? Find out next. SMU's men's basketball team just pulled off a heart-stopping victory. Could this be their ticket to March Madness? The Mustangs kept their NCAA tournament hopes alive with a thrilling 77-75 win over Syracuse. Keon Ambrose Hilton sealed the game with a last-second tip-in. This victory improves SMU's record to 22-8, strengthening their case for their at-large bid. However, brackets experts still consider them on the bubble, making their upcoming games crucial for securing a spot in March Madness.
The next time you see us, it'll be SMU's Giving Day. Giving Day is a school-wide fundraising event to help fund research, scholarships, even our new studio.
Tuesday's March 11th is the 10th annual fundraiser. SMU raised $3.4 million in one day. In one day last year from about 4,200 donors.
So if you feel inclined, please donate to the SMU Media Lab Fund on Tuesday.
And that's it for SMU TV.
Remember, you can follow us on Instagram at SMU TV Official and on X at SMU TV Official.
Tune in Thursday for all things pop culture on the Roundup and our Spanish program Al Punto.
And you can catch up on the latest in politics on Real Talk Wednesdays.
Until then, have a great day and pony up.